Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and it's another Sunday night, and that means I'm going to come to you with another installment of the mean comments of the week. And I enjoy doing this. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, so if you don't want to watch, I totally understand. I'm not offended. But I did get a couple this week, not as many as I normally do, even though my subscriber base is getting bigger all the time. I will say I did make one mistake. There was a real gem of a comment on the video where I talked about the other person that commented on, you need to get training. And someone says, man, you take that so personal. That must mean you know you suck. I watch all your videos and I just watch because you suck and your technique is horrible and whatever. And I was like, I forgot to screenshot it. Oh, I banned them before I forgot the screenshot. So I totally forgot that one. But the only comment I would have about that is, I don't care if you're talking good about me or bad about me, just as long as you're talking about me. But but I do have two good ones to show you guys tonight. As I said, I don't have too many this week, but they are a little bit different. The first one I have tonight is the range report on the Smith & Wesson M&P 15-22 Performance Center rifle, which was a pretty darn cool 22 caliber AR-15 type of rifle. And Monta 247 said, man, you are just an advertisement scam. A lot of yap and personal opinion. Keep it. Maybe he's a cat. Maybe it's not supposed to be personal opinion, like a cat purring, or I don't know. But that's what it is. Personal opinion. Okay, so let's talk about this and let's unwrap it. Okay, so I do gun reviews, okay? And every gun review is, of course, going to have opinion in it, right? It's my opinion. So why is he surprised when he goes and watches a gun review that somebody has an opinion? But then he says, I yap a lot. Okay, I can take that. I do talk a lot. I like to hear myself speak, apparently. And that has been one of the criticisms of my range reports and videos, is that I do talk a lot. But that's the format that I like. I like to talk about guns. That's what this whole channel is about. If you want to go watch people shoot guns and not hear about them, that's perfectly fine. There's tons of channels that just show guns being shot. But I like to talk about guns. I'm an average gun guy making content for average gun people. That's it. So I want to talk about guns. I want this channel, and of course my main channel, where this comment comes from, to be a place where it's like you go and gather around the water cooler at work to talk guns, the Second Amendment, that kind of stuff. And you're going to spend way more time with your friends talking about guns than you actually are shooting guns, okay? And even when you're at the range shooting guns, you're sitting there talking to your friend. So that's what we're here doing. We're talking guns. So why is he surprised that a gun reviewer talks about guns and has an opinion? I don't know. I don't know what kind of gun channels he's watching where there's no opinion, but that's, interesting. But then he says, you are an advertisement scam. Okay. Well, first off, I've mentioned this before. I don't control the ads that YouTube plays on my videos. If that's what he's talking about. I don't. I can't control them. I am a monetized channel, but even if I wasn't a monetized channel, they would still run ads. I can't control that. They decide what ads to run, when to run them. It's out of my control. I have no idea what ads run on my videos. It really kind of depends on the other content that you watch and other links that you have clicked. So if you go watch a bunch of cat videos and then you come watch my stuff, you might get advertisements for kitty litter. I have no idea, okay? I don't control any of that. But then if he's talking about my ad reads for Brownworks, which I do on those range reports, that's just me talking about an awesome grip company who does so much for my channel, making these things financially feasible. It's so funny, and I've talked about this before, that sometimes people have no concept of what it's like for other people to put on a YouTube channel. It takes money and time, and so I'm curious if I could know who this person is. I would like to go to his place of business. Maybe he's in retail, or maybe he's a waiter or something, and go, you're just a scam for tips. I guess he expects other people to work for free? I mean, should I expect other people to work for free when they're bringing me a service? I mean, he doesn't have to pay anything to watch YouTube. All he has to do is watch advertisements that, number one, I don't control. And then the one little ad read that I do is a minute long. He can skip through it. But obviously he thinks I'm a scam. Whatever. But there you go. He just expects people to work for free for his joy and entertainment. And those people, in my opinion, are selfish. And I'm just going to ask this person to work for free themselves. But I guarantee you, he probably has a job and would not work for free. But he expects other people to. So I find that to be sad and not understanding of other people. Then we have one more comment here. And let me go back to it. As I said, I don't have many this week. And this is the one I really like. On my range report on the LWRC M6IC ICSPR 5.56 rifle, I have Rob F4605 who said, yeah, don't get reviews from a guy who shoots a rifle indoors at 10 meters, standing still the whole time. Poor lefty can't even hold it correctly. Well, I guess he's saying I'm left-handed. No, I'm actually right-handed, right? And I guess he's one of those tactical commanders, that when they're holding AR-15s, he probably does one of those cool C grips, where you're over here like this. I've always, I don't care how you hold your rifle. I could care less. I've always felt the people that go around and do this is kind of weird. I mean, you want to just hold your, just go the ultimate C grip. Maybe go like an inverted C grip. Whatever, the C clamp or whatever. I've talked about how I hold a rifle, right? I mean, how can you get the grip wrong on this side? But when it comes to the vertical foregrip that I have, and I just turned on my light, I hold it like this. And I've talked about my need to do this because I have rheumatoid arthritis. That's it. My hand hurts after a while if I hold the rifle wrong, and I have problems with my joints. So I'm not a cool tactical operator. I'm not 22 years old. I'm not in the Navy SEALs. So I hold my rifle like this. I don't use the foregrip like this. I kind of do like an angle right here, which allows me, of course, on this side to get to that button where the light is and so forth. But that's how I hold my rifle. I am not going into battle. I'm not running competition courses. That's it. But then when it comes to shooting my rifle, yes, I start at 10 yards because I review my guns from the perspective of an average gun guy for average gun people. And 99% of people that go out and buy AR-15s, okay, are going to buy them for home defense, okay? And that's how they're going to use them, and they're going to go to their local indoor range and shoot AR-15s at maybe a maximum of 25 yards. So I shoot at 10, 15, 25 yards when it comes to most AR-15 carbines. Because that's the way most people are going to shoot their guns. And if they use their guns in self-defense, it's going to be in their homes. And most of the time, inside of your home, unless you're Elon Musk or have a huge mansion in California and LA because you're a big movie star, you probably don't have a room that's longer than 25 yards. So what's the point in me reviewing the rifle like that when this is the type of content that I want to make? Now, for him saying we're standing still the whole time, well, most people that buy an AR-15 carbine are going to go to the range, and they probably go to a range where you can't run around. I'm 44 years old. What do you expect? I am more interested in the mechanics of the firearm, the history of the firearm, the build of the firearm, than I am running around. And this is just one of those tactical operators doing his C-clamp style stuff, doing all that, whatever. But man, people just hate the way that I review guns. But whatever, it doesn't bother me. As I said kind of in the opening, I don't care if you're talking good about me or bad about me, just as long as you're talking about me. But there's another one. If I was somebody else, I'd take time to comment on my channel too. So that's it. Those are really the only two mean comments I got this week, besides the other one that I totally forgot to screenshot before deleting. And I was looking at my banned list on YouTube. I have blocked and banned over 450 people. Because that many people are that mean and vindictive. But I will say, 99% of the comments I get are always super positive and supportive. And I'm always humbled when people like my stuff and say it helps them and they like the perspective that I give. So that means so much to me. It's the world. I'm undeserving of any of that credit, but it means a lot. What else can I talk about when it comes to, well, it's not really a mean comment. I'll tell you what's funny is yesterday, I'm sure you guys saw, I made a video where I talked about my thoughts on the new ATF rule regarding the FFL transfer stuff. And I said, I've read the rule. And in the rule, it says the word repeatedly. So if you're out there selling guns repeatedly for profit, that's what this is going to cover. And I said, it clearly looks like there's an exemption for if you're just selling one gun to your buddy, right? Or if you sell part of your collection because you're, getting rid of your firearms, or you're inheriting them, or you're selling them to your buddy because it's just time. It's that time in your life when you don't care about guns anymore, or maybe it's your age. As long as you're not out there repeatedly selling guns to other people for the purpose of making profit, you're not covered by it. But I understand people's hesitation and apprehension about this. As I said, we have to be concerned about it and keep our ear to the ground. However, I uploaded it, and then when I released the video, of course, usually in the first like 20 minutes, 15 minutes of the video, I get a lot of comments of my usual fans. And so I like to respond to them as quickly as I can. And often when I upload a video, I take the time to go answer the comments or reply to the comments in other videos. And so while I'm doing that, I'm getting the immediate analytics of the video as I release it. And literally within a 1 minute span, 1 minute, I got 6 or 7 thumbs down on that video. Like, boom. It was just like, and I knew exactly what it was. I pissed off somebody to the point they had to go to like 6 different accounts, 6 different emails, and thumbs down my video because it literally happened that fast. And I was laughing my ass off because somebody got their little panties in a twist. Oh my God, he said something. He's not towing the line. He's not out there being the one willing to take the bullets for me. It's funny. It's funny. People are such jerks. But it's sad. It's a sad state of affairs, but it's just the way the human condition is. But I'll keep on chugging along here, making the content that I want to make. So that's it. I make no qualms about it. I love what I do, and this is a passion project. So anyway, that's the mean comments of the week. Not too mean this week. A little bit condescending, I guess. But let's see now. What else can we talk about? Because I was thinking about this before I came out here into the garage to film this, but I don't think I really have anything else to talk about, really. Not much going on, I guess, in the gun world. If you guys have any questions, as always, feel free to ask them in the comments section. If it's worthy of a video, I'll talk about it in a future one tomorrow. I think that's really it. Cleaned the gun room today. I had a bunch of stuff kind of sprawled out from projects that I've been working on, videos I've been making. I just kind of organized it. A lot of optics stuff. I got done with the red dot optic on this rifle. That's why it's out here. And now I have to remount this scope to this because it's going to go to the range this week, as well as some other guns. So I have to get that ready. But that's really all I got for you. So, what is the word of the day? What's the word of the day? Let's see. Well, I don't want to say jerk. Let's say condescending. Condescending, kind of a long one for you guys. Condescending is the word of the day. So if you made it to the end, what did you think of the condescending comments? So that's it, I guess. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you have any mean comments for me? No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully you don't, but if you do, I don't lose sleep over it. So anyway, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully next week at this time, I'll have more awesome mean comments. So, as always, thanks for watching.